What's going on, y'all? This 85 Sports Talking. I'm hitting y'all, with the recap of the Boots versus Zayas fight. Again, man, what a hell of a night of fights. Overall, undercard, a bunch of KOs. Them guys put on shows. They wasn't going against the biggest names, but you know, they, the knockouts, man. Everybody loved to see a knockout. So, you have Ben Whitaker making this debut in the USA, man. He got the knockout. Again, not the toughest opponent, but he got he got under 10 fights under his belt, man. He Eddie Hearn, that's one of them UK fighters that he building up, trying to make a name. So I get it, but at a point, Ben Whitaker, he got a lot of antics going on. So at a point, you got to start, you know, stepping up his competition. So it was light, but for a debut in the U.S., he stood tall under the spotlights. That's a big stage, in the Barclays. I believe it was sold out. You have Emiliano Vargas, the pedigree, dad Hall of Famer, one a great in boxing, man. It's funny just me seeing me growing up watching Fernando, and now seeing his son fighting. He in this corner, man. That's super dope to see, man. Prospect Emiliano, he moving his way up, man, in a division, 140. I think he'll be going for a title. Maybe I'll say next year should be, contending for, a title, man. A prospect thing. It's getting a little, little old at this point, man. They Top Rank been showcasing him, understandably so, again with the pedigree. So I get it. He moving up in the ranks in the WBO at 140. So I'm looking forward to seeing him, when the competition get better, to see, where how he can step his game up, man, And Jahad Tucker, man, I spoke on him, in a prediction, man. I love his style, man. A very good fighter, man. He'd get in there and box. He a boxer puncher, what they say, man. He put on a good performance, and looking forward to seeing all them guys, man. Young guys in the game, putting in work. We're gonna see what happens, and let's get to the main event, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, the evolution of Boots. A lot of criticism coming from Boots. Not Boots, but fans, criticizing him, for getting hit too much, and it's good points there, but Boots is a showman, man. He a guy with his punch placement is excellent, man. And shout out to BFTB, he had his prediction breakdown, and I agreed with that one for sure. That shit A+, man. He an offensive juggernaut. The defense, I think the offense is so good that it takes up for the defense, and like they say, man, he a Philly guy, man. They dogs, man. They like to get in there, scrap, and what they like to say, rumble. He was definitely rumbling. What a great fight, man. And shout out to Xander Zayas, man, for being a young guy, stepping up, taking this fight. He did not have to take this fight. I give nothing but 100% respect to him. And a lot of people criticized him as well, but I get that too. But yeah, man. Again, from my prediction, I changed it. In my predictions. I had it. I had 7 to 10. I put a bet down for 6 though. For 6, I put a bet down for the 6th round, and I thought he was gonna get him out of there, and it didn't happen. So I should have went with the 7. I just had a feeling, so I made that bet. But yeah, man, 7 round stoppage. and the third round was a classic. Back and forth. They was definitely getting it on. And like I said in my prediction as well, I didn't expect Xander, to get in there in the beginning of the fight, and just be that aggressive. I also said if he be that aggressive, it'll be a short night for him, and that's what happened. I felt like he could have boxed. He should have boxed more. That's Boots is got so many dimensions to his game offensively, man. It's just not a good idea to be in there trying to mix it up with him. He's very versatile, man. He got, again, so many layers to his game offensively. He put on the clinic, man, boxing wise, and he got clipped. It's boxing, man. You get hit in boxing, so I don't really, that the criticism for that, like, I don't get it to a degree, but yeah, you got people that say, oh, he get hit too much, but then if he boxed the whole fight, then it's boring. So it's like, he giving the fans what they want to see, which is an exciting fight, man. He got an exciting style. His punch placement, his punch output is remarkable, man. He put on an absolute, show, man. Master class for actually boxing and mixing it up with the, banging too, man. It was just an incredible, thing to see. Xander had success in the third round. I felt like that's the round he won. The fifth round was very good. For Xander, you could have swung it, that way. It might have been 5-2, but I had 6-1. Boots with the knockdown. He had 3 knockdowns, I believe, and the beginning of I'm just sitting there like, come on, Xander, like, that's a dumbass game plan. I think he just, being the size that he was, he thought he was just gonna bully. You can't bully a technician like that, boxing wise. It's just a bad idea. And again, like I said, like, if he came in, with that type of mentality, it was gonna be a short night, and that's what ended up happening. The evolution of Boots again. My prediction was pretty decent. Yeah, it was pretty decent, man. So I don't know, man. What a great fight. Again, Xander quitting. No matter what people say, he quit, but again, he showed heart. Even, you quitting that, your heart kind of questionable, but he did show heart, man. Shout out to him, man. I think that he'll learn from this. I think he should move up to 160. It's wide open for him. That experience definitely gonna play a key for him. He'll definitely get better from that. On to Boots though, man. What's next for him? I think he should just go ahead and try to mix it up with Josh Kelly. He got a fight in July. They can get that on. If Josh Kelly win, you never know what happens. And he got Sebastian Fundora, but Sebastian Fundora is a coward, man. It's always, he in the mix with negotiations and then backing out. This the third time he did it, so he just a coward. I don't got too much respect for him. He's constantly ducking fights, and that's just some coward shit to me. Virgil Ortiz is the obvious next one, and we'll see what happens with Virgil Ortiz. It's just a bunch of politics with that. So I would say Josh Kelly. It would make more sense for Josh Kelly because they under the same match, under the same banner, so it'll be easy to make. Yeah, man. Again, a great night of fights. Very exciting fight, man. Had me on my feet a little bit. It was just exciting, man. That's what we need to see, man. And I'm just excited to see what Boots do next. I think those the 3 obvious opponents. Again, Josh Kelly will be on my radar next. If not Virgil Ortiz, I won't even worry about Sebastian Fundora. I don't know. He just be on. I don't know what type of time he on, man. Again, I'll be back with y'all soon with the Abdullah Mason fight, man. Cleveland here in the homeland. I'll definitely be in the building. I cannot wait. I'm gonna do a prediction on that, and man, just another week of exciting fighting, man. And again, congratulations to Boots, man. Well deserved. You are the #1 guy at 154, cracking into that pound for pound, list. Uh, Borderline 10 or 11 or 12, but never less. You definitely gonna be in that pound for pound, man. And again, congratulations to the new unified 154 pounder, Boots Ennis. And I'll be back with y'all with another one. I'm out.